This is my drawing of Tales from Sonic the Hedgehog, and today I'm going to guide you through each of the steps so that you could draw this yourself. So grab a pen and paper and let's get started. Let's begin today's lesson on the top center page and draw an oval for the nose. So we're going to start right at the very top in the middle, go all the way around, and then back up. Let's draw a smaller oval along the top for a highlight, and then we'll fill the bottom of the nose in black. Now I want to wrap the top of the muzzle in behind the nose. So we're going to step over toward the left, we're going to go up above the nose, and then bend that down. On the left side, let's step up, bend this out, and then down with a short line. And then from here, we're going to draw that fur going around the cheeks. Let's start with the top one. We're going to go up and then out. Let's bend this in and then down towards the side. Let's add another one. Going out and then down. Bring that in towards the side. Now I want to start to bring this in towards the chin, so we're going to add a smaller one coming down and then up. Let's add one tinier one coming down and then up underneath the chin. Now I want to round up the chin with a curve coming down and then up. Now I want to shift the mouth over towards the left side, so we're going to start up here, and this down and then up towards the right. Let's add a bracket on the left side. Now we're just going to open up the mouth. We're going to come down, just tuck that up underneath in the middle, and then from the top, add the edge of the tongue, and we'll fill the right side in black. Now let's move up to the top and draw two large half ovals for the eyes, leaving a gap in the center. Let's start on the left. We're going to go up, let's round up the eye, and then come down on top of the cheek, move over towards the right, and do the same thing. Going up towards the same height, come around, and then down. Let's pull the iris and pupil towards the inside. So on the left, we're going to draw an oval, going all the way up, come down, then in. Now, let's draw an oval along the top of each iris for highlight. And then we're going to trace that iris underneath the highlight, coming down, and then back up. Let's fill the pupils in black. Now, in between the eyes along the top, we're going to add that hair strand. We're going to go across on top of the eye, and then down. Let's bend this up, and then back in. Let's add another one. We're going to bend this up towards the right, taper this in, and then down. Now we're going to add one more. We're going to aim this up this time towards the top right, then this across, and then down on top of the head. Let's draw the outside of the head. From the outside of the left eye, we're going to step up, bend this around, going out so it's wider, round up the head, and then pull that in behind the hair, continue in between, and then down on the right side. It's going to round up the head, come in behind, and just pull that in on top of the right cheek. Now let's add those large ears along the side of the head. We're going to start on the top left, bend this up, and then out. Now over on the right side, we're going to start up here, going out toward the tip. Now let's bend the ear, coming down, and then in toward the side of the head. Let's trace the ears along the outside. So a thin gap going up. And I want to taper this so it gets wider as you come down on top of the head. Let's add a fold in the center of the ears along the inside, starting from the top, come around, and then in. Now with the head complete, let's move down and draw that fur across the top of the chest. We're going to start right in the middle with a point. Let's bend this up towards the chin and then out. Let's add that point, coming down and in. Let's add another point, going out and then in towards the side. Let's add one small point. Now I want to connect the ends with an oval, coming down towards the bottom of the body, go around and then back up. From the fur, we're going to step out and let's draw the side of the body. We're going to go out and then bend that in towards the hips. Now in the middle, step down and add a curve. Let's go to the left hip. We're going to step up, angle the leg coming down towards the bottom. Let's round up the bottom of the leg. I'm going to bend this up and then in underneath that fold. Now with the right leg, we're also going to bend this over towards the left. So we're going to start from the top, bend this down and then out, round up the bottom. Let's go back up to the hip. Just going to bend this down and then in. We're going to overlap that left leg on top of the right. So let's start with that thick cuff. We're going to step up, let's add a large bracket going all the way around. Go back to left side, go all the way across the bottom, and then tuck that up underneath. Let's go to the right. We're just going to tuck this in, go around the right side, go all the way around, and then in behind. Now from the middle, we're just going to draw the left heel, coming around and then down towards the bottom of the foot. Curve the foot, coming down and then out, round up the foot, and just pull that in towards the left side of the cuff. Let's go back to the center. We're going to draw the bottom of the right foot, coming down and then out, then the foot coming up and then in. Let's add a thick sole across the bottom of the feet. So we're going to take this curve and just duplicate that across the top. Do the same thing on the right. Now add that trim across the toe cap, starting from the top, then it's in and then down. Now we're going to go all the way back up to the top and draw the arms coming down towards the side. Let's start from the left side of the body, then the arm going out and then down towards the cuff. Now let's overlap the cuff on top. So we're going to step in, then it's up and then out. And we'll draw the outside of the arm by stepping in, go up, and then bend that in underneath the head. Let's add a fold on the outside, and another curve, and we'll close out the bottom with a curve coming in. From the inside of the cuff, we're going to draw a half circle for the thumb, coming in and then out. And we'll add a bracket on the ends. Now we're going to add 3 fingers on either side. Let's start underneath the thumb, draw the first finger coming around and then up, step down, add the second finger, and then the third finger coming in towards the outside of the cuff. Now that we complete the body, let's add those 2 tails in behind. So we're going to start from the left hip, start by curving this down and then up in behind the hands. Now I want to continue that curve along the top of the arm, bend this up and then out. Let's add a point coming down to separate the fur, and then another one. We go up and then out towards the tip. Now on the left side, we're going to work our way across the bottom of the tail, and the tail gets thicker as it comes down towards the bottom. And just tuck that up in behind the legs. Let's do the same thing on the right. Coming around, go all the way down towards the bottom, and then tuck that up underneath. Now I want to take this curve in between the legs and just finish that off. Now we're going to separate the end of the tail with a fur texture, starting from the bottom, and working our way up with these points. And it'll sign our art and add a splash of color, and that's pretty much it. There's Tales from Sonic the Hedgehog. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, you might want to check out this video over here. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.